Good coffee. All right. We go from super intense, like, action movie music, like, dun 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 dun, to, like, I'm drinking some coffee, and it's pretty good, I have to say. All right. Hello, everyone. Good morning. It's still morning, right? Yeah, it's 11 o'clock in the morning where I'm at right now. We'll see how it goes. All right. Well, hello there, everyone. Hope everyone's had a good New Year and Christmas and all that stuff. Been a while since I streamed. Today, I want to do like a stream, like a normal live stream kind of thing for maybe the first hour, maybe like 45 minutes, and then we're gonna get into some fan mail because last week I usually do the fan mail streams the first Wednesday of the month, and last week I didn't get around to doing that, so I really want to tackle that today. Oh, we're effing again. There it goes. Jeez. Wow, that was weird. That might have actually been a thing with my internet. I don't know if that was exactly my streaming software. That might have just been a glitch in, like, maybe my internet was a little bit off there. Yeah, well, whatever. Nice jacket. Yeah, thank you. CGP Grey hoodie. I just threw this on. You know what it is. I just thought I'd do a stream. I feel a little cute. I'll throw on my CGP Grey hoodie. What happened to the Pokemon Shining Pearl Let's Play? It's still going on. It's just my kind of Let's Streams. My kind of Let's Streams, which means, like, they get out at a very random, eclectic schedule. Did you watch Dude in a Room? Yes, I did. I even commented on it, so yeah, it was on there. He brought up some really good points. I actually don't know what I'm going to do yet. I think mainly what I'm going to do is whenever I do a regular live stream, so, like, not what I'm doing right now, but, because this is, like, fan mail, so this is maybe something a little bit different, but if I'm doing just, like, a regular 2-hour live stream, I might just upload... I might do the actual stream on my channel, but then do the VOD on my vlog channel, and maybe put some other stuff up on the vlog channel. I'm not really sure. You need a haircut, bro. Yeah, I do. I'm not sure when I'll get it, though. I mean, like, I'm debating, because there's a thing coming up that I might actually need long hair for. So I'm like, all right, maybe early February I'll get my haircut. But I like it. I've always liked myself with longer hair than shorter hair, so I'm not really complaining. It's a little bit more annoying to, comb every day, but you get over that problem by just not combing your hair, Man, it really sucks to comb my hair. It's like, yeah, all right, then just don't comb it. Just do this. It'll sort itself out. How's Barry doing? Barry's doing pretty good. He's over here. He's hanging out. He's Barry D. Brick. He's all right. Lost Paws started a Pokemon D&D. Yeah, I know he did. We were talking about that before we started the movie, the One Piece D&D movie last week. I mentioned that, and he was like, oh yeah, we did the first episode. I still have to watch it. I haven't watched the first episode yet, but I need to go check it out. Why do you need long hair? So I don't know. Like, there's a convention coming up soon, and I don't know if I'm going to go to it or not. I haven't decided, but I have a costume cosplay that would actually, I'm actually going to show it off in the video because it's actually part of the fan mail that I received. A fan of mine actually sent me this costume, and I'm really excited to wear it, and it would just work better if I had longer hair as opposed to shorter hair. So, yeah. Also, I haven't really decided on who's going to cut my hair now that I live in a different town. I might just go to the same person that's always cut my hair, which, is about, like, back in the, the town I used to live in. But, it's not really that far. And I go down to see my mom. I could just go down there and get my hair cut. I am so hungry and I am so lazy. Isn't that just the human condition right there? Hey, Tekking, we finished the comic you are in. We'll be sending you a copy soon. Check your Twitter for the link. Oh, thank you, John. I don't remember exactly which one that is because there's a few people that have drawn comics about me, but I will check that out. That sounds awesome. I think I do remember that, actually. I think, wasn't it the one that included, like, some other YouTubers in it? I think I remember that. Ooh, blessings from Kazakhstan. We have Borat in here. That's awesome. Did you see the sequel to Borat? I didn't see the sequel to Borat. I am the kind of person that can't really watch those movies because it's like there's so much cringe in there because it's like a movie where the main characters like know what they're doing, but then they're just people that are just random, around. Like, it's like, hey, we're just going to do this scene and there's just some random people in an elevator and we're like, hey, we're just going to have you sign this And then whatever happens, happens. And they're like, okay. And then Borat just runs into the elevator stark naked. And everyone's just like, oh my God, what the hell? They just leave the elevator. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time watching those movies. What was the other one? Bruno? I never watched Bruno. Yeah. Hello from India. Oh, hello there. India. Cool. Borat was filmed in Romania. Wasn't he from Kazakhstan, though? Or did they just make up a country? They might have just made up a country for him to be from. Brazil? Oh, man, we got people from all over the world in here. We got Brazil. We got Romania. We got Kazakhstan. Man, this dude is already in the December of 2022. Am I in December of 2022? Did I name the stream wrong? It's early. Oh, okay. So the way I worded it, so that's just an American thing. When Rustage was visiting, we mentioned that as well. So it goes, month, day, and then year when you're writing the date in the United States. And then that doesn't really make much sense because the way you write it everywhere else is day, month, year, which makes way more sense because it's going from the shortest denomination of time, excuse me, I burped, to the longest denomination of time. So that just makes more sense, but that's just the way we do it here. We go month first, then day, then year. Let's see, we got, someone's from North Korea, New York, Sweden, Texas, Slovenia, Netherlands, LA, we all just saying out nationalities? Yeah, I get Lithuanian! Like, we're just all shouting out nationalities. That's actually one of my... I can't remember where I heard this joke from, but the joke was basically someone goes up to someone and calls them an asshole. It's just like, you asshole. And then the person getting called that is just like, Hyman! And it's like, what? And it's like, I thought we were just randomly shouting out body parts, just like, okay. So next time someone calls you an asshole, so next time you're in the city and someone gets into a fight with you, or someone, like, you bump into somebody or they bump into you, and like, watch where we're going, you asshole, you just say, like, spleen, diaphragm, and you're just like, he'll just be so confused. He'll be like, what? It's just like, oh, you yelled out asshole. I thought we were just shouting out body parts. There you go. Does Floridian count? I'll allow it just because Floridian sounds really cool. Like Pennsylvanian doesn't sound that cool. But Floridian, Texan works. I'm a Texan. I'm a Floridian. Those work, Now, North Dakotan or like Delawarean, like those don't really work too well. But, Malaysia, Alaskan. Alaskan is cool. Hawaiian and Alaskan, they just win by default. Michigander. I love that. That's a good one, too. Yeah. Have you watched Castlevania? Have I watched Castlevania? I own the damn Castlevania art book. I could bring it down later and show you. Oh my God. It is so nice to have bookcases and all my books, like, organized now. I'm still waiting on one, though. So I got carpeting put in my house upstairs. That was like the last thing I kind of wanted, because when I bought this house, when I was looking for houses, I was trying to find, I should really put this coaster underneath my coffee. I'm really careful about not getting this desk destroyed. Anyway, when do you have Bondcast? When you have Bondcast, don't have Foreverworld at your Bondcast. I will invite a lot of people for Bondcast. When I start doing Bondcast. I just love saying it, Bondcast. I also think Bondcast will begin before Bleach. Bleach is coming back October. I'm going to aim to start Bondcast in, like, the summer. Because that way I can talk about other stuff about Bleach to kind of get, like, recapped into the story, and we can go over different villains and different Zanpakuto, and we can talk about things before we actually get to the revival of the story itself. So we can also kind of get, like, a flow going, you know what I mean? So it's not just, like, the first episode is when the 1,000-Year Blood War arc starts. Yeah. I started watching you on the One Piece D&D at this week. I watched from chapter 993 to 1036. You're awesome, man. Thank you. What is Bondcast? A Bleach podcast? You nailed it, JC. You nailed it. But yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So when I was looking for houses, I really wanted houses that had, like, carpeting in them. Carpeting in the room that I was going to do my videos in, obviously, because that just makes it easier for echo. But also, I really wanted... I'm one of those weird people that likes carpeting in his bedroom. You know, like, I don't know. I just looked at a lot of houses, and surprisingly, most houses, like, hardwood is apparently in right now. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm like, look, hardwood in the living room, in the kitchen, that's fine. Dining room, it's fine. Stairs being hardwood, that's fine. But, like, you gotta have carpeting in your bedrooms, man. Like, come on. Like, that's a standard. That's a gimme. So I found this house, and unfortunately, I mean, this house was perfect in every other way, except it didn't really have, it had carpeting in one room, and it was this room. This was the only room that had carpeting in it. And I'm like, well, that's fine, because I'm going to be filming down here, so at least I don't have to worry about that. My hair is ridiculous. But I'm like, you know, I got to get carpeting in the bedrooms and stuff. So I got that in finally after like 3 different delays. I had to reschedule like twice. Finally, I got it in. And now I can actually start putting stuff in the rooms upstairs, because I didn't really put anything in those bedrooms because I'm like, I'm going to have to move it all out anyway when I get carpeting. So got the carpeting in. It's great. It's fantastic. And now I'm putting a bookcase in. I got to get one more bookcase. So overall, this is to give you an idea how many freaking books I own, okay? So this is a triple... I whistled. This is a triple-tiered bookcase I have back here, right? Okay. This has, like, you can see how much manga is on this bookcase, right? The entire right side of it is nothing but One Piece, and then some hardcover on the bottom, right? So there's a lot of manga. I'm getting another bookcase, the exact same bookcase as this, except a different finish. Getting the exact same bookcase. It's going to go upstairs in one of my bedrooms, and then there's also another bookcase that I had from my old house, my mom's house, that I brought over, and then I put some books on that. So overall, and then I have a media rack too. So I have like 4. I had to like assemble 4 bookcases just for all the movies, DVDs, books, manga. Like it's a mess, but it's all coming together. Yeah. He got it in. Oh, that's good. When's D&D coming back? All right, so this is actually something that I didn't plan for today, but I woke up this morning and Rustage actually messaged me like, hey, is everybody ready for Isekai D&D today? And I was like, oh, I thought that was tomorrow, but I'm like, all right, we could do it today. So I guess we're doing Isekai D&D today. Yeah, right here. Everyone good for today? Reminder to level up to level 3. We're leveling up to level 3. Old Tony's going to be a level 3 paladin, which means he also gets his oath that he makes. And I'm not going to spoil it here, but I have decided on the oath that Old Tony will take as a paladin. I can reveal it now. It doesn't matter if anybody cares to know it. But yeah, that'll be today at 4 o'clock. So that's in about 5 hours or so. So I'll be doing this stream. We've been streaming for about 15 minutes. I'll do this for like another half hour, maybe 40 minutes for this. Then we have to open the fan mail. And we got a lot of boxes this time. So actually, when I have more boxes, it actually tends to go faster than like if I get a lot of letters. So we'll see. But I do have a big stack of fan mail next to me over here. Have you heard of One Piece Pirate Warriors? Yes, I have. I haven't played it, but I've heard of it. What is his oath? Spoil it. Spoil it. Spoil it. How are you finding Paladin? I'm really liking Paladin. It's just one of those things that, like, I've never played a Paladin before, so I have to get used to, like, all the dynamics and intricacies. Since I'm switching out levels, I'm leveling up, I am going to switch out the abilities that Old Tony had, because a lot of the spells I picked didn't really have a lot of applications. Oh, here's someone. Brandon is from North Sentinel Island. If you don't know what that is, that's an island off the coast of India in the Bay of Bengal that is filled with a tribe of uncontacted peoples, the North Sentinelese, and they are they're the tribe that, like, if you show up to their island, they will, like, throw spears at you. They don't want contact, they don't want interaction, they don't want trade, they just want their own island, so just leave them alone. A couple years ago, there was a guy, I think his name was John Allen Chow. Yeah, he was a guy from Alabama. He was like a missionary for the Christian church. I don't know if he was Christian. He might have been Mormon or something, because I know they go on a lot of missionary trips. They might have been just Christian as well. But, well, I guess Mormon is Christian, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so he was like, oh, this is like the last tribe of uncontacted peoples, or one of the last tribes of uncontacted peoples in the world. I'm going to go to this island, and I'm going to preach Christianity to them. And so he went to India. He paid some fishermen to, like, you know, because you go ask around, like, hey, take me to this island. And he's like, no, we're not doing that. He's like, I'll pay you a lot of money. And they're like, all right, but you will probably die if we do. So he paid a couple of fishermen to take him out there, and he got on the beach, and he was killed. They showed up, and he was like, walking towards them, and they just pumped him full of freaking arrows and spears. And I mean, it sucks he died, but like, what did you think was gonna happen? Like, did you think that, like, I mean, I guess, he thought, like, well, as long as I approach them and I show that I don't mean any harm, they won't hurt me, and, maybe I'll believe in God, and he'll, like, guide me and stuff, but, I mean, like, he's not the first person to get killed by these people, so he should have known that, like, like, these people are kind of, like, I'm not even going to say they're overly violent toward each other, it's just that, like, they don't want anybody on their island. I mean, they've been so uncontacted, like, they probably look at us as probably like the devils from like they look at us like freaking the Marlians, like from the island of Parody and like Attack on Titan or something. It's just like they're the devils that like ruin us, or I guess it's the way that the Marlians view the Paradisians, the islands from the devils from Parody. It's just like, yeah. So yeah, they throw spears at helicopters and shit. Yeah, there was a typhoon back in 2004. I've done a lot of research on this island because I really find it fascinating. I would never go there. I mean, like, I low-key want to go there just to, like, see what it's like, but I would never go there. I'm just fascinated by them. Yeah, and so, there was a typhoon in 2004, and they sent a helicopter. It's technically under the governmental jurisdiction of India. So technically the Indian government oversees it, but they can't really enforce anything. They can't enforce any laws on these people. So they sent a helicopter to go make sure the Sentinel Island were, like, okay after this typhoon. And yeah, there's shots of really, they're famous now, of, like, people firing arrows and stuff at the helicopters and stuff. And yeah, they basically have, like, an exclusion zone around the island for, like, I think it's, like, a 3-mile exclusion zone. So they have, like, Indian ships, like, patrol the island. You're not allowed to get close to it. In 2006, a couple of fishermen, I guess they were illegally fishing in, like, the waters, and they washed ashore on the beach, and the Sentinel Island just slit their throats and killed them. Yeah, it's like, if you go into the history of this island, so way back, this is like a history stream now about North Sentinel Island, but whatever. Anyway, so way back in the 1800s, right, back when the British Empire was still an empire, still a thing, what they would do is they would basically just go to island after island and just plant the flag and just be like, this is part of the British Empire now. Like, they did this with a lot of islands, and India was part of the British Empire at the time. So they would basically just send British ships all around the Bay of Bengal, all the islands that were around India, and basically just claiming them for Britain. And so there's an island where Port Blair is, and it's the Andaman Islands is like the group of islands, but let me just check on the name of this one particular island. Hail Britannia! Which, by the way, Britannia is a pretty cool name, right? Alright, so the islands are the South Andaman Island is where Port Blair is. Port Blair is like a city, and it has like an airport and everything, and so it was named after Blair, who was like, I don't know what his rank was, but he was like a British admiral, British general, whatever, some guy in the British Navy way back in the 1800s. And so they founded that city, right? And then all the islands around that. So what they would do is they would go to these islands where these tribes were, and they would basically just leave gifts and maybe, like, kidnap a few people, basically, is what they would do. Take them back to the mainland, give them gifts, send them back to the island as, like, hey, we're really cool, we're nice, we just want you to be, like, part of us, right? And so they would give gifts to people, send them back to their island, and then the people that got the gifts would be like, wow, these people are really nice, they gave us gifts, we should, interact with them more. And this worked. It was like a hit or miss kind of strategy. But anyway, they tried this with the Sentinel Island. They kidnapped, I believe, a couple of children and an older couple, like an elderly couple on the island, brought them back to Port Blair, gave them some presents. I believe the elderly couple died shortly after, probably just out of shock or maybe disease. The children were alive, and so they gave the children presents, took them back to North Sentinel Island, and they disappeared in the tree line, and they never saw them again. And so that didn't really work out. And then throughout the 20th century, there were a few National Geographic, like, attempts at, like, dealing with them. And actually, there were a few successful trips to the island where nobody died. Like, I think it was back in, like, the 60s, back in the 70s. There were a few people that went to the island and tried to, like, interact with the people there, and they actually didn't, like, kill them immediately. They were actually kind of, like, talking and okay, and he's like, okay, and then they left. But then there was one time when they showed up and the guy took an arrow in the leg, like a big-ass giant war bow, like, fired and got an arrow in the leg, like a spear. And so it's like, oh, shit, okay, so we have to leave. Then there was a boat that ran aground in the 80s, and the people on the boat had to fight back against the North Sentinels that were like trying to like kill them. And then a helicopter came and rescued the ship's crew. And the ship is still there. Like if you look on Google Maps, you can still see this rusted old boat still on like the shore. And it actually provided like steel and iron because they didn't have that, right? So it's freaking nuts. And nowadays, though, it seems like the policy on the island, like the island elders or whoever, are like, yeah, if anybody shows up from like the outside world, like if anyone crosses the Great Ocean, we kill them. You know, we don't want anything to do with them because they probably just bring like, because there's also like the factor of like disease and shit, right? Because if we have a bunch of diseases, like the common cold to us would probably kill them. So, you know, every time, it's just probably like every single time they interact with us, probably bad shit happens to them. And so they're like, screw it, we're not messing with them anymore. So if anybody shows up on their island, they're just gonna kill them. And it's just like, just let them have their little space, let them have their little island. Like, who cares, really? Like they're not gonna cross into the mainland or whatever. It's just I'm interested in what their religious beliefs are and like what they think that like planes, like when they see planes and shit flying in the sky. And like little satellites, like because they look up in the night sky and they see like stars that are like satellites that are moving. Like I wonder what they think about that kind of stuff. But you know, like we're kind of like part of their, like they might view us as like the devils of the world or something, which is very fascinating. But other than that, yeah. Anyway, so that was a history lesson on North Sentinel Island. Hope you all enjoyed. That was fun. Do you think they have COVID? I'm assuming they probably don't have COVID, because that would be kind of scary if they had COVID on their island. Let's go through some super chats here. I got a few of those. People bring trouble. Yeah, they probably just let us have our own little island. In Bleach, what happened to Yachiru? I made a few videos about Yachiru. Basically, she is part of Kenpachi's Zanpakuto. Yo, Tekking, I listen to your videos every day for the last decade, maybe. Holy crap. A quick question: if I am an anime only for Bleach, will this channel be safe when you're discussing the Bleach anime? I'm gonna try when I do Bondcast to not spoil too much about the upcoming parts of the story. So like when we get to a moment where like Ichigo, something happens with Ichigo, I'll try not to like spoil what'll happen later, but I will probably spoil some stuff as I go. I don't know, maybe I'll have like at the beginning of the podcast, maybe I'll do like a non-spoiler segment, and then maybe at the very end of the podcast, maybe like the last 10 minutes, I'll do like, okay, some spoiler shit. I don't know. But if I do spoiler stuff, I'll definitely mark it in the video. When is the next Reverie? I don't know. I was talking to Brago about this a couple weeks ago. I actually don't know when the next one's going to be. Yeah, Bondcast could have a spoiler safe and spoiler heavy segment. Yeah, it could. When's the next chapter of Fishing Cod? Michael actually came out with the chapter 5, which was like surprising because like I thought he was kind of done doing it because, you know, he hadn't had a chapter in like 3 years, but you know, he came out with chapter 5 and it was great. I showed it to Casey and Zach too and they liked it, so that was fun. Do you think Luffy versus Blackbeard will take place at Lodestar? It might. I think the Strides are still going to go to Lodestar. I think they have to go to Lodestar to really explain everything. You know, even though they could just go straight to Laughtail. Hey, how are you, Tekking? All right. Which swordsman from One Piece would be put up against the 7 ninja swordsmen of the Mist from Naruto? I mean, like, Mihawk. I mean, the 7 swordsmen are strong in Naruto, but they're not, like, planet-busting level, like, ninja, like freaking Madara or Kaguya is or whatever. So, it's like, yeah, I think, like, Mihawk up against, like, Kasame would be a pretty cool fight. Record of Ragnarok was a good video. I'm glad you all like that. I really am. Because, yeah, that was a video I wanted to make for, like, the last week or so. And it's one of those things. See, this is the thing when Liam made his video on me, and I was just like, you know, I just make random stuff, and maybe that might be a detriment to the channel. But that's how I do things, man, because I'm just like, yeah, I shouldn't make this Record of Ragnarok video, or if I do make this Record of Ragnarok video, I should put it on another channel. But then there's that little voice in my head that's like, screw it! Do whatever you want. I'm like, you know what? You're right! I should do whatever I want. And so it's like, it's going on the main channel. Did me and Rusted share a bed? Well, you know, Nah. No. I have a guest bedroom, thankfully, and like a week before Rustage came to visit, my uncle came to visit, and he helped me set up. He actually helped me get the mattress and like the bed frame up and installed and everything, because I kind of needed two people to help me with it. So it was really fortunate. Hold on, I'm gonna cough here. I don't have COVID, thankfully. I ended up getting a cold because I went to one of my best friend's wedding, and I was the best man. And I guess I could talk a little bit about that. Anyway, we went to a wedding, and he had a cold, and he spent the night before the wedding at my house, because I guess it's like not good luck for the wife and the groom to have like to sleep together the night before the wedding, like that's bad luck or whatever. So my friend Chris stayed with me the night before, and he had a cold, and I was like, I'm gonna get this damn cold. And then sure enough, I get the cold. But thankfully, I don't have COVID, and it's pretty much gone now. I have a little cough, a little bit of sniffles, but for the most part, it's pretty much gone. If he didn't have a guest bedroom, he would have left Rustage sleep in his bed, and he would have slept on the couch. I would have done that. I'm a nice guy. I also, well, even if I didn't have the guest bedroom up, I have an air mattress. So, I probably would have just pulled out the air mattress, and I would have slept on that, or he would have slept in my bed. I don't know. It's a little weird to sleep in someone else's bed, you know? Yeah. Let's see. Congrats to you and your buddy. Big fan. Thoughts on Overlord Season 4? I haven't seen Overlord at all, but when I was sorting through all my books upstairs, I found an Overlord light novel. So, I don't even remember buying that, but I have it. Might have been fan mail. I don't know. What do you think of DF in 1037 spoilers? I'm not going to talk about 1037 spoilers. How are you liking the new mic? I love it now that I actually figured out how it was working. So there was this problem I had for a while where there was like this echo thing, and that was like a setting I had to tweak, but I think it's all good now. I think it's seriously like a good mic now. I had to tweak the settings. I spent like an hour trying to figure this shit out on XSplit on how to set up a mono mic. And here's the thing, like, so there's a button for audio settings, and it's the button I always press whenever I mess around with the audio settings, because it's a button for the audio settings. So I'm in this audio menu for like an hour trying to figure out how to get this mono mic set up right. Because no matter what I do, it's like it's either coming out of the left channel really loud or the right channel, very loud, or like vice versa. Like I can never get the damn levels right. And I'm like, you know what it was? It's not even in the audio menu. That was the problem. It's in the recording menu. So you go over here when you hit record, and there's a little mini menu just for recording stuff, and then there's a button that's like stereo, mono, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, it couldn't be that easy, could it? And I just like change it from stereo to mono, and then perfect. It's just like, so let me just tell you that if you use XSplit and you want to set up a mono microphone and you got to adjust it from stereo to mono, don't go into the audio settings menu. Crazy idea. Don't go into that menu. Go into the recording menu. All right. Which I never use, by the way, because it's just the recording menu. Like, who cares? Like, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I want to tell you some wedding stories, because I was the best man at the wedding. And it was a great wedding, by the way. It was a super nice wedding. I'm so glad for my friend Chris and his wife, Kayla. And they're going to have a good marriage together. They've been together for like 4 years. So anyway, he asked me to be the best man. And I'm like, all right, look, when you become the best man, when you're asked to be the best man at a wedding, you got two things you got to do, all right? Or two things to freak out about, basically. Number one is you got to be the one to hold the rings, to present the rings. And then number two, you got to do a speech. And both of these I was very nervous about, because it's like they're not that big of a deal individually, but it's like this is a big deal, because if you fuck it up, like it's like just hand the rings to the priest. It's like not a big deal. But like if you drop the rings, you're in a church with like 250 people. You don't want to be the dumbass to be like, it's like, the rings, please. I'm like, okay. Oh shit! Sorry everybody, sorry, oh, where'd the other one go? Like, you don't want to be that guy. And then the other one is the speech. You don't want to mess that up. So, yeah. So, suffice it to say, I didn't mess up that much. I am me, after all, so I was planning on some general awkwardness, but I didn't mess up that much. What's the address or P.O. box you can send your stuff at? Should be right in the description. Should be the first line. It should be, anyway. So anyway, here's what happened, okay? So we're at the wedding, and we're getting ready. We're at the church. Everybody's like getting into the church. It's a packed house. It's like 200 people at this wedding. Church is filled, and it's a decently sized church too. So we are all in the back room. We're like, it had a name. I'm not Catholic, so it had a name that was like the Sacrosanct or something. It was a really cool sounding name. It was like the Sappersanct, but I don't know what. I'm not Catholic. Somebody tell me what it is. It's like the area behind the altar where the priests get all of their holy water and like censers and like it's like the place. It's like the supply closet for the priests. I don't know. Anyway, so we're back there, right? It's me, it's Chris, who's the groom, and then it's all the groomsmen back there, okay? Sacrosanct? Yeah, I guess. Sacristy? I don't know. The sacristy? That might be it. I don't know. I thought it sounded cool. But anyway, so we're all back there, all right? And we're all lining up to go out because the ceremony is about to begin. And how the ceremony begins, like literally the first fucking thing that happens in the ceremony is everybody gets quiet, and then the groom, the best man, and all the groomsmen walk out, and then we stand in a line, okay? And then like the flower girls come down, and then the bride comes down, and then the bride is with her father, and then they look at each other, and then the ceremony begins. Okay, so literally, all we have to do is it wasn't sanctuary. It wasn't that simple of a word, but it was something else. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So all we have to do is walk out and stand in a straight line. All right, so the way I fuck this up is, okay. So I'm right behind Chris, okay? Now, when you walk out, it's hardwood floors on the altar, and then there's 2 steps down where we have to line up. So it's literally just walk across the altar, walk down 2 steps, and then stand in a line. Well, the problem is the shoes that we had to wear were not good shoes. These were actually the shittiest shoes. I mean, they looked cool, but they were the shittiest shoes I've ever had to wear for any kind of event, okay? Because the shoes, first off, were the wrong size. When we had to get sized for our tuxes and everything, they asked me, like, what shoe size are you? And I going crazy, I looked at my sneakers, and I'm like, I'm size 9.5, which have you ever wanted to know Tekking shoe size? There you go. It's size 9.5. So I'm like, well, my shoes are size 9.5, my regular shoes, so I guess size 9.5. So they're like, okay. So they order the not the sneakers, they order the dress shoes. They come in. Oh, my strings are not even. I'm sorry, everybody. Matt, it's the sacrosanctum. Sure, the sacrosanctum. Oh my God, get it right. Okay, hold on. Got it right. We can get it. We can get this. Maybe do it from above. There we go. Nah, damn it. Hold on. There we go. We could just do that. We'll just do that. There we go. It's still uneven. No, I could just do this, and then you can't tell. All right, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, so anyway, so I get to the like 3 days before the wedding. I get to the bridal shop, and I put on the shoes, the size 9.5 shoes. They are way too big on me. They are, like, easily a size too big on me. I could not tell. And it wasn't the kind of bridal shop where they just had the shoes ready to go. They had to special order the shoes and then get them mailed there, and then I try them on. So there's not like, oh, try this one on, try this size on, try this size on. No, it's, here's your size 9.5 shoes. They were way too big on me. There was about this much clearance between my heel and the back of the shoe. Like, there's no way I could walk in these. So I'm looking at these shoes, and I'm like, I need a smaller shoe. And they're like, okay, what size? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I didn't want to pick a size that was too small because I have to be able to fit into the damn shoe. So I'm like, all right, let's go with size 8.5. Let's go a full size smaller. That at least has to be better. So they're like, okay. So the day before the wedding, cutting it kind of close here, the day before the wedding, they get the shoe in, and I go and pick it up. It's size 8.5. I try it on. It's still too big on me. But at that point, it's like we can't do anything about it because, like, the wedding is tomorrow. It's like, but I tried on, and I'm like, all right, it's still too big, but it's not as bad as the last shoe. I'm like, I can make this work. I can shove some paper towels or something in the shoe. I can make it work, right? So I'm like, okay. So I take the shoe home. I do that. I throw some stuff. But that wasn't just a problem with me. There was a lot of other groomsmen that didn't have, like, the size was off for the shoe. But not even just the size of the shoe. Like, it was, like, uncomfortable to walk in. I know I'm going on a lot about the shoe, but this is important to the story, all right? Like, it was uncomfortable to walk in. They had no support, and it was also the wrong size. And they also, as I was trying them on at my house, where I have hardwood at my house, I'm slipping all over the place in my house wearing these shoes. I mean, it's bad. And I'm like, oh, man, I better pay attention to that. So basically, here's the situation. We're walking out of the sacrosanct, or whatever it's called. We're walking out of this closet, and we're walking across the altar, and I'm like, oh, shit, this is hardwood floors, and I'm wearing these crappy shoes. I'm going to trip on these. I'm going to trip on this. I'm going to do it. I'm just telling myself, I'm preparing myself to trip, but I'm also telling myself, be careful to not trip. So, we get to the stairs, 2 steps, just, that's it. 2 hardwood steps, that's it. And so this is what happens. Okay, now picture this. I want you to picture this. Big-ass church, 200-something people. You could hear a pin drop. Everybody's quiet. My mom is in the audience. The bride's parents, the groom's parents, where I've known their families since I was like 14 years old, so they're good family friends. So it's like quiet as hell. And then we're all walking out in a straight line. So first up is Chris. So Chris is the groom. So he walks out, and he just walks down the steps, stands here. Perfectly fine. I'm up next, okay? Here's what I do. I'll just do exactly what I do, okay? Yup. Including the yup. So I'm walking down the steps, and I'm just like, don't fall, don't fall. Yup. All right. Now, so, first of all, the entire hall busts out laughing when that happens. They all laugh, which I think really helped ease the tension for Chris, because he's the one getting married, right? And so he was in the back, and he was like, finally, like all day he was pretty okay, you know, because we were hanging out at my house. My house is where all the groomsmen met to get dressed, and so he was fine. But when we were in the back behind the altar and we were getting ready to walk out, that was when he was like, oh shit, holy crap, I'm pretty nervous now. And so I think that helped really ease everybody's tension, okay? And also, when I was about to fall, my first instinct was to yell out, shit, you know, like shit, you know, like when I fall. But I'm like, no, it's a wedding. It's a proper wedding. I can't control tripping. I'm like, I tried to, and I still knew I was going to fall. So I'm like, I can't do anything about that, but I cannot yell a profanity. I cannot yell an obscenity in the middle of the freaking church, okay? So my first instinct was to yell out shit, but I'm like, nah, let's just go with yup. So I just, yup, and then I just got up and got in line, and everybody laughed. And it was all right, though. It was all good. Everybody kind of calmed down. And, oh, by the way, all the other groomsmen, they nailed it. There were like 7 groomsmen, including myself. So I'm like, I'm the only one that trips. Everybody else is like, good. Okay, great, awesome. I'm the only one that almost wiped out. Okay, so that was funny. And then so the rest of the ceremony, though, I am grateful to say everything went out great. And when I had to give the rings, I had the rings in my breast pocket. I could talk about that for a bit. So what happened to the rings? Well, the rings were in my pocket in my tux. So they were not in any danger of like falling. Like I wasn't holding them when we walked out. That's not how you do it. So anyway, I assumed that I was going to get a box of rings. I was assuming I was going to get a ring box that had 2 rings in them, and I was just going to like take out the box and like present it to the priest, and he was going to take the rings and give them to the bride and groom. But no. So I'm literally, and by the way, I like the mother of my friend Chris's mom. Her name's Kim. We dropped frames again. Hold on. We dropped a little frames. I think we're back. Are we good? We all right? We okay? We okay, everybody? We all right? I think we're good. All right, I'm just going to continue the story. All right, so my friend's mom, Kim, she was the one that had the rings. And she even told me, like, do you want the rings now or later? And I'm just like, no, you hold on to them for literally as long as, you give them to me like 5 minutes before I need them, because I don't want that added stress. So I thought I was going to get a box, okay? So we're literally at the church 5 minutes before the ceremony's about to start. I'm in the bathroom because, you want to be able to, like, empty out before you got to go do this, right? So we're in the bathroom, and then the Chris's brother walks in, and he's just like, hey, Matt, I got the rings for you. And I'm like, oh, cool. And so he takes out 2 rings and just like, here you go. And I'm like, where's the box? And he's like, there is no box. I'm like, oh, shit. All right. That throws a wrench into things. It's just like more stuff for me to lose. So he's just like, be careful. And I'm like, I'll try. So I take both of these rings and I put them in my pocket in here. And I'm just like, all right, I'm making sure not to. I have this urge to take them out every 5 seconds to make sure they're still in there. But I'm like, no, they're in my pocket. They're not going anywhere. There's no hole in the pocket. I checked. It's just like, so every now and then I'm just like feeling up my chest. Like every once in a while, like every 5 seconds, I'm like feeling myself up. Like, it's like, are they still in there? Are they still in there? And I'm like, are they in there? I'm like, okay, we're good. Are they still in there? like they're good. So we get up to the altar, and then I'm standing behind Chris, and then there's Kayla. So I'm kind of like looking right over Chris's shoulder at Kayla, okay, and the bride. And so then the priest is like, goes through the whole thing, and then he's like, all right, the rings, please. And he looks at me, and I'm like, yes. And so I reach into my tux, and I got the groom's ring really quick because his was bigger, but Kayla's ring was a lot smaller. So I'm like, okay, I got one ring. Now I just have to fumble with the other one. And it took me like an extra second. It took me like an extra half a beat to get the ring. And so Kayla's looking at me over Chris's shoulder, and she's like, you lost the rings, didn't you? And I'm just like, no, I got them. And so I pulled them out, and I was like, here you go. And I gave them to the priest, and the priest took them, and I'm just like, okay, good. Whew. So that wasn't a problem there. That wasn't an issue, but I was worried about it all night. Oh, and something else they don't tell you is your hands are clammy as shit. Like, my hands are cold and sweaty, and that adds a whole other paradigm to this. So, yeah. But, yeah, that was the wedding. It went out good. And then the reception, the only thing to say about that was I had to give my speech, right? Well, we get to the reception. We walk in. And we all walk in couples. I walk in with the maid of honor because I'm the best man. So we walk in. They do the thing. We have to pick a song, but I didn't get a chance. I had to go and talk to somebody else when we got to the reception, so I didn't have time to figure that out. So the maid of honor just comes up to me and she's like, hey, Matt, our entrance song is going to be TikTok by Kesha. Is that cool with you? And I'm like, sure. I didn't even know we had a song. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, Kesha, fine. I like Kesha. Why not, right? So we walked out to TikTok by Kesha. But anyway, yeah. So we walk out, and then we all line up, and then Chris and Kayla do their first dance on the dance floor, right? And then after that, we go sit down at our individual tables. And I knew that, like, okay, after we sit down, they're going to give us, I thought they were going to give us like 5-10 minutes, and then we do speeches, and then we eat. Well, no, they do the dance, and then we go to sit down. Before I can even make it to my table, where like my mom and her boyfriend and my friends are sitting at my table, I'm like getting to my table. I hear on the DJ or the MC or whatever being like, would Matthew Crawford please report to the stage? And I'm just like, son of a bitch, guys. You didn't even give me a chance to sit down. So I'm like, all right, let's get it over with. So I go over to the table. I throw something down on the table, like whatever. And I'm like, okay, let's just go do this. So I walk up, and he gives me the microphone. And it actually really helped that I almost tripped at the wedding, because that gave me like the perfect opening. So I went up and I had my microphone here, and I was just like, hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Matt, Chris's best man. If you didn't catch it at the wedding, I was the one that almost fell flat on his face at the beginning, and then the entire reception hall like bust out laughing, like, whoa, yeah! And I'm like, all right, cool, I got him. So I did prepare a speech. I practiced it. I didn't have note cards or anything. I just did it. And I was up there for maybe about an hour. Not an hour. I was up there for an hour. I was up there for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes to give this speech. And I did it, and I thought like I fucked up a few times. Like there was a few times where I could feel like my voice, like, and so then like, he's kind of, whatever. And then I felt like a few times doing that. So I did the speech, and everybody clapped. And then I was the only one in the wedding party that gave a speech, by the way. Like everybody else in the wedding party was just like, yeah, it's on you. You take care of it. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. So I did the speech. I went to go sit down at the table with my mom, and my friend Phil was there, my friend Jesse was there. He was also a groomsman, and I sit down at the table, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so glad that's fucking over. I'm done for the evening. I'm done for the night, you know? And I didn't even care if it was good or bad. I didn't even know if it was good or bad. I didn't care. I just like, I don't know, whatever. It's over. It's done with. Fine. So then, I'm going up to the snack tray, the snack table, and there were like two people that were walking toward me, and they knew me. I knew them, and they were just like, Matt, that was such a great speech. And I'm like, was it? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. And then later I ran into Chris, and he's like, dude, that was like the best speech ever. I'm like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah, it's like 10 out of 10. I'm like, really? And then I went to Kayla, who was the bride, and she's like, I love the speech. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. So like everybody, not a single person said a bad thing about that speech. And I'm like, oh, I thought I messed it up at least twice, and I thought it was a pretty, you know, I didn't think it was that great of a speech, but everyone seemed to like it, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll take the accolades. So, yeah. And then that was it. For the rest of the night, it was on New Year's Eve, so for the rest of the night, we just hung out, and we watched the ball drop at midnight. We all danced and shit, and then I left around like 12:30, got home, went to bed. It was a good day. It was a good night. An hour, I believe it. I could blab on for an hour. I've been basically doing that already. But yeah, that was funny. Did you sleep when you got home? I mean, yeah. I mean, I went to bed that night at like around 2, and I woke up the next morning like around 11. I slept like 8-9 hours because it was a long day. Then we all went out a Cracker Barrel for lunch the following day. Anyway, so that was the wedding. That was the wedding adventures of Tekking. I don't go to a lot of weddings, but this was fun. And it might be the only time in my life I'm the best man at a wedding, because I don't have like brothers or anything, so, you know. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Tekking, dancing. I mean, I dance in a way of like going on the dance floor and like do and then going back to my seat. And then 5 minutes later I'll like do and then I'll go back to my seat. That's the Tekking dance. But anyway, I think this is a good time to jump to fan mail, because that's about right, because I've been here about, 50 minutes in. So let's I think do that. Yeah, let's pull some stuff up here. Let's see what we got. All right. So, Barry, you're gonna have to move off to the side here, buddy. Ugh. Fan mail. More fan mail. Even more fan mail. Oh my God, wouldn't you know it? Even more fan mail. Oh, good Lord, look at this. More fan mail. Well, I think we're done. Oh wait, no we're not, because guess what? More fan mail. Okay. So. Yeah. All right, cool. We're good. Awesome. All right. You transitioned right as the school bell rang. What are you doing watching me in school? Pay attention to class. Learn something. How long since the last stream? It's been a while. I think the last stream I did was actually the Pokemon Let's Play I did on Christmas. It was a while since I've done it. All right. Imagine that you have a subpar speech and it was 10 out of 10. Like, I felt like it was okay. Like, I didn't think it was anything, like, monumentally mind-blowing or anything, but I thought it was, like, a good, solid speech. And, and so they like, everyone was like, oh my God, it's so good. And I'm like, all right, sure. But anyway, yeah, let's open fan mail. Let's start with this stuff, because I have letters here. Let's start with the letters first. Actually, I think this is just, this is nice. So this is a fan of mine named Evan. And he sends me some stuff. These are their names down there, so I just wanted to cover that up. But this is my fan, Evan, and his German Shepherd and his girlfriend. And he sent me a bunch of stuff before. He sent me, like, pictures of his dog and everything. And so it just, like, the dog's name is Charmy from Black Clover. So some of you might remember Evan. So thank you so much for sending me. I just love it when people send me Christmas cards. When people I get Christmas cards all the damn time. And sometimes they're not even just like, they're just postcards or whatever, but I love it because it's just like they're looking down a list of family members and friends to send Christmas cards to, and then they send it to me. And I'm just like, oh, that's so nice, right? Okay, that's so good. Let's see here. So thank you, Evan, for that Christmas card. Let's see here. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Dear Matt, wishing you a very Merry Christmas. I'll show you the card here. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas. This is a bit late, but congrats on your new house. I'm in the process of house hunting and would love to hear any tips that you have. Don't try to look for something perfect, exactly what you want, because you're not going to find it. You have to kind of compensate on stuff. You see something like, for example, with this house, I'd be like, I really want a house that has more carpeting. I couldn't find one, so I went with this, and I guess, eventually get the carpeting yourself, save up money or get it or whenever you can. But, don't let one or two things, like, even if they seem like big things at the time, don't let one or two things, like, ruin the idea of getting a good house. I was busy during the weekend of Techo and was disappointed to miss your panel, so I hope you're able to visit Pittsburgh again soon. I actually went to Pittsburgh like 2 days after Techo because I had to drive Rustage back to the airport, and it's not it. I mean, Pittsburgh's a great city, but I don't like to drive in it. I try to limit how many times I have to drive in it as much as possible. I love your videos, and I'm looking forward to this year. Oh. Okay, there we go. We're doing offline things for a while there. That was strange. Hold on a second. Let me check something here. Welcome back. Hi. Oh, we're connected to 5Gs. I don't know. I have to fuck with the settings later. Anyway, okay. So this is from Maggie, this next letter. This is the person, of course, from New Zealand that makes all of the fabulous clothing for Barry D. Brick over here. So I was awaiting more stuff from her. And Maggie has made Barry a little mini She-Hulk show because of Bleach. So when Bongcast finally gets started later this year, we will in fact have Barry's She-Hulk show. Barry is going to be a member of the Gote 13. Not that Bleach was ever not cool, but is it back? It's such a brilliant way. This costume, wait, you can tie this costume assumes you can tie a bow. Ooh, that's making a lot of assumptions here. I have every faith in you. I mean, I can tie a bow. I can tie a knot. I know everybody's sitting there like, really, can you? I'm like, yes, I can. I can tie a shoelace. That's basically the same thing, right? So, yeah. Or I could get my mom to do it next time she comes down. Either way. I know what the problem is. It's just, yeah. It's not the kind of problem I can fix while I'm streaming. I have to wait until after I'm done streaming, then I have to tweak a setting and we'll be good. I think that was the problem. Alright. I got it. The raid has failed. Yes, it failed. Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Ari no mama no jibun ni no naru no Ari no mama no. Okay, we good? Yeah, we back for real now. I think that was the problem. I tweaked a setting. We should be good now. Thank God. All right, so, yeah. It's not the internet. It really wasn't the internet that time. That time it was a setting, which I should have fixed. Okay, now. Are we good? What was the last thing you guys saw? Because I don't even know. Because that was like a lag fest of like lag good. So it was like, what was the last thing you saw? Yeah, that's fun. This is going to be a great stream. It should still be one video, though. It shouldn't break it up. If a Straw Hat were to betray Luffy near story's end, what do you think it would be? Who do you think it would be? I've never trusted Chopper. Chopper's going to be the one. You're drinking water. You were reading the letter. Drinking. Well, I was reading a letter a while ago. Barry outfit. I heard the issue is something I'll fix after the stream. Well, I fixed it during the stream now. All right, whatever. Anyway, She-Hulk show. Geography is everything suit. Lemon suit. All right. And then Maggie also sent me something for Panda Berry. So let's see what's something we got from Panda Berry, who's over here. Panda Berry. I don't know. Like, podcast is going to be a podcast. I mean, I'll be here doing stuff. Oh my God, that's so cute. Look at that. It's a panda scarf. All right, hold on. Panda Berry. God, this also assumes I could tie a knot. This will be my moment in the sun to prove I can tie a knot. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Panda Berry. Now Panda Berry's ready for the winter. I'm assuming pandas are okay in the winter because they're bears, but still. There's Panda Berry. There we go. Thank you, Maggie. Oh, I'm glad. I'm hoping it wasn't, I wish it wouldn't lag as much during all that, but thank you for everything. And I don't know if she sent another letter. I think that's all that was in here. Costume, chocolate, scarf. The chocolate, yeah. So she sent me chocolate because she always sends me chocolate from New Zealand. I already took the chocolate upstairs. I have a chocolate cabinet. I have literally a cabinet just filled with candy and chocolate at this point. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. I don't eat that much chocolate, but, like, I have a chocolate cabinet. You need to have one. You should have a chainsaw man berry. Ooh, that'd be cool. Like a berry with, like, a chainsaw head. That'd be nice. That's so cute. Yeah. So thank you, Maggie. Okay, what do we have next? All right, we have this box next. All right, this is from Kenny. Oh, yeah, Kenny just sent me a shit ton of manga. Thanks, Kenny. So first we got Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion, Volume 1. Then we got Arpeggio, I don't know, of Blue Steel, of Blue Steel. Okay, never heard of that before. A lot of these I haven't heard of. I think actually Code Geass is the only one in here I've actually heard of before. Oh no, Log Horizon. I've heard of Log Horizon. I've never, like, learned what it is, though. Like, I've heard the name Log Horizon. I've never really learned, like, what the actual story is. 30,000 Japanese gamers awake one day to discover that the fantasy world of Elder Tales is an MMORPG that was formerly their collective hobby, has become their cold, hard reality. Okay, so it's a video game isekai series. Okay. But maybe it was the first one. I don't know. They confront a new horizon filled with ravenous monsters, flavorless food, and the inability to die. Amid the chaos, veteran gamer Shiro, I guess it's Shiro, but it's with an E on the end of it, Shiroe, gathers his friends and the guardian Naotsugu and the assassin Akatsuki. The assassin is literally just named Akatsuki. And together they embark on an adventure to change the world as they know it. Dun dun dun. Looks pretty cool. It's a weird shaped book. I've never... Oh, it's an actual book. I thought it was a manga for a second. This is a weird shaped manga. These are really narrow pages. But anyway. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. There we go. All right, so that was Log Horizon. Then we have Anima, which the art style on this looks similar to Blue Dragon. Was it Blue Dragon? I can't remember what it was called. It might have been Blue Shadow. I don't know. There was a series called that, and the art style looks very similar to this. So maybe. I don't know. Never heard of that, though. Then we have The Boy and the Beast. Never heard of that. By Mamoru Hosoda. I've heard of this before. Yawamushi Pedal. It's a bicycling manga. So I've heard of this before. I've never read it, but I've heard of it. Okay, there's like featuring this guy. I remember Blue Dragon. Yeah, Blue Dragon was cool. It was on Toonami back in the day. Sweetness. Lightning. Sweetness Lightning? I have no idea what this is about. Having lost his wife, math teacher Kohei Inuzuka is doing his best to raise his young daughter Sumugi as a single father. That's a sad start to a story. He's pretty bad at it. He's pretty bad at cooking and doesn't have a huge appetite to begin with, but chances that his little family and one of his students, Kotori Ida, together for homemade adventures. So that seems like a really kind of sweet, like, slice-of-life story. That's cool. Is it like a cooking manga? I guess it's like a cooking manga. That's cool. Oh, the art style's cute. Look at that. That's nice. Yeah. Okay. This is nice. Sweetness and Lightning. I've never heard of this. Okay. And then finally, we have a book. Like a straight up, like, well, it's a hardcover. It's a manga, but it's a book here. And this is, I don't know what is it called? Buddha. It's just called Buddha by Osamu Tezuka. All right. I've never heard of it. I mean, I've heard of Buddha, but I've never heard of, like, a manga named Buddha. Art style's interesting, though. Kind of reminds me of, like, Popeye style, you know? Like old school, like, 1930s comic books. When was this? This looks old. When was this written? Oh, there's a map! I love me a map. Whenever there's a map at the beginning of anything, I'm just like, yeah, geography. 2003. Okay, it looks like older than that. It looks like you could tell me this was like a comic from the 50s and I'd buy it. That's cool. All right, well, thank you, Kenny, for all the manga. Because now I have, well, not right at the moment, but I'm getting a new bookcase, and I'll be able to put all of this manga on the bookcase. That's right, that's all the manga I have, not even counting all the manga that I have from Fanmail that I have to look through. Because there's a lot of that as well. But thank you so much. It's a lot of manga. It looks like the early 60s. Yeah, kind of. Let's see. Osamu is a mangaka from long ago. Oh, interesting. Tezuka is one of the first mangaka. Holy shit. Yeah, like, you know what? Maybe not Popeye, like Astro Boy kind of style. He created... Oh, okay, there you go. Awesome. I was just going to say Astro Boy. And I'm just like, holy shit. Yeah, that was the guy that drew Astro Boy. I'm like, okay, cool. Was Astro Boy the first anime? What was the first anime? I feel like it was Astro Boy. Might have been another one, though. What was the first anime? Not the first manga, the first anime. Anyway, what's next? This box. This is from Customs Declaration. No, this is Ohara's. Ohara sent me this, right? Okay, so Ohara sent this to a few YouTubers. I think he sent this to... Joy Girl got this. I don't know if Liam got this. He might have. But anyway, Ohara, so cool, sent us a bunch of, like, a little, like, Christmas package, you know? So that's so nice, because, you know, he lives in Japan. So he sent me this. Like, it's a one-piece cup that has Sabo, Ace, and Luffy there as kids. And then there's Luffy and his brothers sharing a sake cup. There you go. Just a nice little metal cup here. Okay, that's cool. And then also sent me a copy of the One Piece magazine, which the magazine in real life is actually really good quality. I mean, this is a really nice magazine. Like, magazines here in the States are kind of like slow, like, not slow, they're kind of like, you know, just more, like, I don't know, cheap, I guess. This is like a really good quality, like, magazine cover here. You know, it's funny, it's ASL, which that stands for, like, Ace Sabo Luffy, but also it's the acronym for American Sign Language, because I took a class on American Sign Language when I was in college. I should move my mic over here a little bit. And, yeah, it was ASL, so that's interesting. And so this is really cool, and this features a bunch of stuff in here. Like, there's the stride. So it's really cool that I actually have a magazine now. Ohara is a very attractive man. You are correct. He is. There's some artwork from Treasure Cruise, like different artwork from the game. There's like a breakdown of like Sabo's design and like all the different parts of his outfit. There's also there's Boa Hancock on the back there, looking really cool. And there's also this. This is a Brooks Wanted poster, which I actually did not open yet. I actually kind of don't want to, but it's one of those things like you cut this in half and you can take the poster out. I might do that. I don't really want to mess with this, though. And there's also Heroines, which is a light novel featuring all of the One Piece women. And these are really cool. These are like Where's Waldo? But it's like, you know, find Captain here, find Dr. Herolook, find the hiking bear in all this mess. Like, and this is Sabaody. Well, no, this is this is Sabaody. This is Thriller Bark. So it's like a Thriller Bark. Well, drawn by Boichi. Oh, no, we're dropping good. What the hell's this thing? Oh, is this another poster? Oh, my God, that's so cool. Check that out. That's sweet. That's nice. Oh, well, the recording exists no matter what, so I might as well keep going. All right. Hey, Matt, thank you so much for participating in the, what was that? Oh, the collab video, yeah. It was a ton of fun putting it together with your help. As a small thank you, I have put together a little care package for you from Japan. All the best here from Tokyo, Manu, or Ohara. So thank you so much, dude. Oh, my God. And then also One Piece Volume 100. So that was cool. We also got One Piece Volume 100, which is slightly smaller than the manga that we get here in the States. And it has a dust jacket, which we don't have over here. And we also have a One Piece, like, bookmark kind of thing. So that's cool. So yeah, the One Piece, it's definitely very different, and there's more advertisements and stuff in it. Like, there's advertisements on the back and stuff. Like, we don't get that over here in the States. Here's like another advertisement, like a little book insert here. And a really cool thing, though, about this that I always love is the dust jacket. And this is something we don't get. So you have the dust jacket, when you take off the dust jacket on the Japanese versions, there's an alternate cover. And the alternate cover almost always includes Panda Man somewhere. So there's Panda Man right there in front of Luffy, right? So that's really cool. That there's 2 covers, and we don't get those in the States. So that's really neat. So thanks to O'Hara once again. It was great to do that collab with you. Thank you for the care package. That was awesome, dude. Trying to keep everything straight here. All right. Okay. So can we get through this fan mail segment without crashing everything? I hope we can. All right. Next up, this is really cool. I got this. I just got this 2 days ago, actually. So I got this on the 10th. So this is really neat. I get this in the mail, right? And it's just like a W with an exclamation point. And I'm like, what is this? I thought originally it was like one of those like Tokyo, like it was like a bento box kind of situation. But no. So I open it up and I'm just like, it's like, what? What is this? Is it W exclamation point or is it Eam? Oh my God! Eam sent me something in the mail! He's just like, I know you know, Tekking. I know you know my true identity. He sends me a thing in the mail. It's like freaking when Beiji gives him like Sanji the box, and he's just like, you know, if you don't go to the tea party, you know, Zeph's head's gonna end up in a box. You know, just like, whoa. Have you tried setting it to Wumbo? So this is what this is. This is actually really cool. Hold on. So this is like a little like plastic overlay of Luffy, and you're like, well, what is this? Well, hold on a second. I got to peel this off first. Oh, that's so satisfying. That's so satisfying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, so there's just Luffy there. Okay. And you put that into this. And I think I should be able to just plug it in over here on this USB hub, and I should be able to show you guys. Actually, I might be able to show it. Yeah, I could do that. Hold on. So, I'm sure you guys have seen one of these before. My grandfather actually used to have one of these in his house. Really cool. Isn't that cool? I don't think it rotates, but it changes color. That's neat. That's really cool. Two Spookies having a hot tub stream. Oh, man, I got to check that out later. Two Spookies in a hot tub? Man, I got to check that stream out later. That's cool. So, yeah. I'm not sure what the company is called, if it's just W, but it's a cool scene. You also get a little remote with it, too, to change the colors and do flashes, strobe light effects. I'm not going to do that. Somebody might have epilepsy, but you know what I mean. Like, that'd be cool. All right. So thank you to whoever sent me that, because I did not get a name. It was just like, you know, sent from the company that makes these. So maybe the company, somebody really liked my videos and sent them to me. I don't know. But thanks to whoever sent it to me. All right, I'm just going to put it back in this box here. That's really nice. Okay, put that over here. All right, what's next? We have, that's from Techo, actually. Oh, okay. These are all from Tom from Germany. Tom from Germany. Okay, cool. Tom from Germany sent me, there's a letter in here. Yeah. Oh, truck just like screeched outside my house. Tom from Germany sent me some One Piece trading cards that are German One Piece trading cards. So yeah, One Piece does have a trading card game. I don't really know how popular it is. I haven't really seen a lot of them in the States, but I did know it existed. So this is like, you know, and it's in German, so it's Rufy and Shanks, because R's and L's. So it's Rufy and Shanks, Bloodbond de Groben Piraten. Sind Rufy and Shanks den Kapitän Erhalenten Sie. I don't know German. I can count to 10 in German. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what I got, and that probably wasn't even right. But yeah, it's German One Piece trading cards and a German One Piece playing mat. I do not know how to play this game. Hey Matt, greetings from Germany. I've been watching your videos pretty much since you began reviewing One Piece in, I think, 2017. Yeah, that's when I started reviewing it. You reawakened my interest in this cool series. I love your videos and often use them to fall asleep to. All the better because I can rewatch in the morning if I fall asleep in the middle of one. But not only your One Piece videos bring me joy, all the videos on other series like Yu-Gi-Oh!, One Punch Man, or My Hero are well done and funny in my opinion. Thank you. I mean, it's just your opinion, but thank you. Now to present to you, while cleaning out my room, I found these One Piece trading cards with playmats, and since I don't have any use for them, I send them to you. Although most of the cards are in German, I hope you find them entertaining. As you can see, the theme of the card is Skypiea. If you want to know how to play, there are infos about it on the wiki. Yeah, I could probably look that up. And then he's also taking pictures of his Barry the Brick plushie with his Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So it's just like there's Barry the Brick fighting against Kaiba and Yugi and obviously winning. I hope you enrich my life for a long time with your videos. Well, I'm going to try, Tom. I'm going to try. As a German person, I have to say you sound just like a Bavarian dude. Yes! I nailed it! Where's Bavarian? Where's Bavaria? Any thoughts? I love that. We're talking about Germany, and someone in the chat is just like, any thoughts on Hitler? Like, he was a dick. Hitler was an asshole. There's my opinion on Hitler. I love that. It's like, what's your opinion on Hitler? When I was in middle school, we had a thing. We had like a miniature, like a fake Olympics we had to do in 6th grade. And every homeroom had a different country we had to learn about to do the Olympics. And so there was Japan, there was Spain, there was Germany, which was my homeroom, Mr. Simmons' homeroom. Then there was Mr. Lubert's was France, Mrs. Ball was Egypt, which I really wished I was in the Japanese or the Egyptian class. I wanted those two homerooms, but I ended up with Germany. And then there was also Italy. Yeah, Italy. So it was Japan. Mrs. Clark was Japan. Mr. Moore was Spain. Mr. Simmons. All these people are retired at this point, pretty much. Yeah, they were all different countries. Mr. Lubert was France. Mr. Oh, shit. What was his name? Torino. Mr. Torino. I think he was Italian. And he got Italy, and then Mrs. Ball got Egypt. I wanted the Egypt class so bad. But anyway, we get Germany, right? And all we learned about Germany for like 3 months was just World War II shit. And I'm like, I get it because it's like World War II is a big thing. I mean, often when you think of Germany, at least in America, you probably automatically think of World War II. But it's like, we're going to be in the Olympics, so let's just watch World War II movies and German movies and shit about the Holocaust for like 3 months. And I'm like, all right, I feel like there's other stuff going on in Germany, but all right, sure, we'll learn all about Germany. So sure. So we learned, I shit you not, we learned like, I don't know if it was like a specific like Nazi marching song. I don't know if it was just like meant for that, but it was like an old war song that we learned, and we sang it during the Olympics at the middle school. And I don't remember all of it, but I remember how it started because we had to learn this in another language, and we practiced this for like 3 months. And it started with Obstehen oder Schneid, and I don't remember the rest of it. But there's one moment that sounded, because all the students thought it sounded like Icy Donut, and it was like, I see donut, you know, it was something like that. And so I'm sorry if I just sang like a Nazi marching song, but like that was what we sang in 6th grade. You know, yeah, if anybody that knows the song, that's how it starts. I don't know if it's something that started during that era. Maybe it started before then, maybe in the Weimar era, maybe before that. I don't know. But that was the thing. I do have a little bit of German in me, though. My dad's side of the family is mainly Scottish, but there is some German in there, too. Can anyone in the chat translate? Too late, already canceled. Well, that's how it goes. And then we learned how to count in German as well. So, like, eins, zwei, drei, and then that's like, all we learned. Yeah. Anywho, so that was my middle school adventure. All right, what's next? Did I open all of it from, did I read everything from that? Yeah. We did Tom's German card stuff. Okay, cool. What's next? This is from Felipe. Let's see what we got here. This is nothing else in here. Okay, good. All right. We got, some artwork. That's nice. Hi, Tekking. Here's some One Piece fan art. I really love your videos. It's me, Felipe. The first one is Luffy and Law. The second one is Law, and the third one is Carrot, Sulong, and the last one is Luffy. And keep up the good work, and it's snowing where I live right now. It's snowing where I live right now, too. The place where I moved, it snows considerably less than at the top of the mountain on the, in the middle of nowhere like I used to live. So it's very nice that it's not so bad. But anyway, here is a little image. These are like Microsoft Paint kind of images. They're really cool, though. There's Luffy and Law. And then there's Law. You will never defeat Straw Hat ya. And this is, Carrot going Sulong from, like, an abstract kind of perspective. Like, Carrot's, like, in front of the moon. And then here's Luffy crying. Not crying, sleeping. He's sleeping and he's dreaming about meat. Oh, I get it. There we go. You know. So. Okay. That's cool. Thank you, Felipe. I'll put that over here. I actually have a box now that has all my fan mail in it, like letters. People send me like letters, and it's a big box, and it's getting filled. But it's a nice little like felt box. It's not like I'm just chucking it in a cardboard box or whatever. It's like a nice box, and I hope to organize everything alphabetically at some point. But for right now, I'm just throwing all the letters, everything I've gotten. Artwork goes in a separate bin. I'm organizing all my fan mail. Artwork goes in this bin. Books go over here. Sometimes people send me clothing, like outfits, cosplay, hats. That all goes in another place. And, yeah, I have a big, giant bin that's, like, nothing but fan mail. And it's pretty filled. So I want to thank everybody because I'm just going through all my fan mail that I've gotten over, like, the last 7 years. Because I started accepting fan mail, I think, in 2014. And so it's been almost 8 years now I've been getting fan mail. And so all the letters are just insane. Thank you so much. Is the stream working now? Half and half. All right. Okay, so what's next? This is, from New Jersey. This is from Germany. This is from the Philippines. This is from Japan. This one is from, New Jersey, I guess. All right. Hey, dude, I love your content. I thought of a neat devil fruit the other day and would like your take on it. The nature fruit. That might be what Green Bull has. Who knows? All right, this one I didn't really open that much because I saw all the, whenever I see something packed like this, I usually just, like, hold off until the actual stream. Hold on a second here. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff written here. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Hey, greetings, Matt. Hope this letter finds you well. To discover your channel through lockdown, and honestly, it helped me tremendously. Your charisma and energy were what to be needed during this lonely home work days, not to mention your theory and what if videos got me even more invested in One Piece. Well, thank you. I had discovered the 4Kids dub many years ago and could tell something was just off. He's like, yeah, that's the best way. That's the nicest way to put the 4Kids dub. Picked up the manga, but dropped it by the end of Skypiea. The number of volumes were intimidating. Yeah, I can agree. It was your channel that I discovered other One Piece channels and became even more enchanted. I love that. Became more enchanted by the theories, analysis, and enthusiasm of each creator. So with that said, I wanted to thank you for all you work with providing quality content throughout bring a smile to my days. By the way, I love the stationery here, which is Peanuts stationery. It's very cute. It's getting wet and wild in Too Spooky stream right now. Enclosed are a few tokens of my gratitude on my quest to collect our set to... okay. Enclosed are a few tokens of my gratitude on my quest to collect one set to wound up with 2. Go figure. I know you will put them to good use. Also, I made the buttons myself. Ooh, there's buttons in there. May you have a very Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy New Year. Hope to meet you someday. Thank you, Gina. I made my account when I was like 12, so yeah. Oh, okay, cool. So Gina. All right, nice. I made the Tekking101 thing when I was like, I think I was like 12 too when I came up with the name Tekking101. Let's see. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got in here. We got a bunch of paper. Yay! All right. Oh, bubble wrap, sweet. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. That's what you meant by a set. Okay. I have to blow my nose, so hold on a second here. All right. And then we got, I guess these are the buttons. Hold on a second. All right, so we got little Straw Hat chibi figurines. These look like little things that you could get out of a machine or maybe at like a store in Japan. You know, I don't know how much these cost. How much is there a price on these? Let's see. A lot of products in Japan will actually have the price written on the thing itself, which is kind of hit or miss here in the States. Sometimes you'll buy something and it'll have the price written right on it, the box. Other times it'll only have like the price tag under it, and that's it. I'm not seeing the price on this though. I'm just curious how much this was. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so it's like a complete set though. So it's not all the Straw Hats. The pieces are, you got Luffy, Frankie, Robin, Chopper, fake Robin from the fake Straw Hat crew. So you got the real Straw Hat crew and then the fake Straw Hat crew. But I think these are the only real Straw Hat crew. Yeah, these are the real Straw Hats. So you got Frankie, Nami, Luffy, Sanji, Usopp, Robin, Zoro. Oh, wait. Zoro. And we got Chopper. There we go. Got all 8 of them. All right, thank you, Gina. Not Gina. Thank you. Oh, no, that was Gina. Sometimes I mix up names. All right, and then we got buttons. Button. Who's got the buttons? Oh, these are cool. These are buttons from snapshots of the manga. So there's Robin, Chuckle from Alabasta. There's Frankie protecting Robin at the Bridge of Hesitation. There's Frankie just like, I think that's when he was just running through Eni's lobby, the Tower of Justice, trying to get to Cola, trying to get to the kitchen when he was fighting Fukuro. There is Robin at Alabasta, at the Alabasta Poneglyph. This is, once again, Robin at the Poneglyph. This person seems to think that I like Robin, which is the case, because I do. There's Frankie during his introduction, during the dance with Mozu and Kiwi. And then there's... that's the moment with Zoro and Luffy when Luffy's like thinking about accepting back Usopp, and they have that little moment where it's like, you know, you can't just welcome him back without an apology, because that's not right for you to be the captain and do that. Thank you so much, Gina. This is really cool, man. Put these in here for right now. Take this out. And I also have a special place for all of these. I have like this place for all my boxed figurines now. Oh my god, the organization, man. The organization. It's still a work in progress. We're getting there, but yeah. Good, there's more Robin in my box. Yeah, and Amanda, your stuff is down here. We actually might get to yours next. Actually, yeah, we're going to get to yours next because there's one more after yours, and that's the one that has the costume that's hanging over there. So let's do that one last. Let's do this one next. Let's do Aunt Amanda's next. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, cool. The button fruit. All right, so this one is from Aunt Amanda, who sent me a bunch of stuff relating to, she's the one that made the Barry the Brick brownies, and also the one that sent me some stuff from Nebraska, which is very handy because I'm playing a Nebraskan from, Nebraska from One Piece D&D. And so, in this one, we got a bunch of stuff. Oh, man. There's a lot of stuff in here. All right. Read first. Don't tell me what to do. Okay. Tekking, when are you making an Instagram? I'm not really into the whole Instagram things. This is the Nebraska crowd. It's a postcard from Nebraska. Nebraska versus Oklahoma State, which was apparently a pretty impressive game, and that's like a sold-out crowd right there. The University of Nebraska Cornhuskers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, this is good quality paper. Ugh. Salutations from the Moon Bunny in Nebraska. Just sending another letter and some more goodies to you and your new house. There's also a little letter, little design there of a little bunny girl. That's cool. I hope that you're all moved in by now. Like, when it comes to my stuff, yeah, there's just a lot of fan mail and stuff and, like, YouTube-related things I need to organize. But beyond that, I'm pretty good. I really need to blow my nose. I'm so sorry. This is unprofessional. Hold on. I'm going to do this. All right, we're good. Wouldn't it be weird if I go to blow my nose and like a trumpet sound effect comes out like oh god, why? It's just like, that's how I blow my nose, man. That's how it happens. Okay. I like how you did your plushie tree. Yeah, I took it down like 2 days ago. Our tree is no longer a plushie tree, but it's been made into a Christmas tree. The berry plushie is no longer at the top, but I made a berry ornament and sent one for you as well. Oh, that's so cool. Maybe for next Christmas, yeah. The box has several fun things for you and some more perler bead devil fruit art. The main part of the package is Nico Ramen themed with devil fruit, so I really hope you like that one. It's the last thing in the package. There are also more chocolates, salad dressing that is Nebraska based, a bat for bat facts. This shows how dated this is. We still have to do bat facts though. Along with a Husker shirt to go with Old Tony. Holy shit, this is perfect because we're doing D&D today. I gotta wear this Cornhusker shirt. True, we don't have a pro football team in Nebraska, but most of the state will rally behind the Huskers and the University of Nebraska, yeah. Oh, man, this is a long letter. I don't know if I'm going to read every single thing. Well, this is the letter, and then here's like a bunch of random facts about Nebraska, so that'll probably be something I read later. It was very entertaining to watch you open the package I sent last time that had a lot of stuff from Nebraska. I hope that what I sent was useful for doing research for Old Tony. And by the way, I didn't pick Nebraska because she sent me stuff from Nebraska. When I was deciding on where Old Tony was from, I literally just did like a random town or random state generator on YouTube or Google or whatever, and it just got me to Nebraska. And I'm like, all right, I guess I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, and it just worked out perfectly. Yeah, that's the thing. The Huskers football team does not play at the Ralston Arena. They play at Memorial Stadium. I feel like at least once they might have played there, but like, you know, maybe when the Memorial Stadium was under construction or something, they played there once, but yeah. Fun fact, Memorial Stadium is in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's the Cornhuskers home football stadium and is capable of holding 90,000 people on game day. The stadium becomes the third most populated place in the state. That's insane. Also, Nebraska has sold out Memorial Stadium for every home game dating back to 1962. You see, you don't mess with Nebraska, man. Nebraska, they have the fans. It is the longest active sellout streak in college football history. That is insane. I've also sent a list of things I wish Old Tony would know about, places that he's been to. That's good. I'm gonna utilize that. I know that you said in November that you had to say goodbye to Duchess. Yeah, we did. I hope that but she has a dog now. My mom got a new dog named Lucy. And she is a very timid little dog, but she's very loving. Let's see. I know how it feels to lose a dog. Not Rainy, but the dog we had before him. You also said that you and your mom were going to go look at dogs from the pound if she got another one. I hope that they are fitting in well. Yeah, I'm not going to get a dog yet. I don't know when I'm going to get a dog. I want to get a dog because I love dogs, but I don't know yet. But my mom got Lucy, and she's a really good dog. Also, if you're still planning on doing the Blackbeard Voldemort video, I still have lots of ideas for that. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I might still do that. I don't know. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Sincerely, Amanda, Suki no Usagi, and Rainy. Oh, that's cute. And then we got a bunch of random facts about Nebraska. We wear red or black or scarlet and cream. Tom Osborne is God. Kool-Aid, oh yeah. Baker's Candy. Valentino's is good. Man, this is all the research I need to do for Old Tony. Old Tony's going to know a lot about Nebraska after this. I actually did look that up after the whole first episode where I'm like, yeah, he works at the Ralston Arena, and I'm like, ah, man, the Cornhuskers don't play at the Ralston Arena. Oh, well, I guess they might. Maybe there's a very weird kind of event for them to play there, but there you go. Anyway, let's go through this. All right. So first we contains Christmas stuff. Here are Christmas ornaments for you. So, got a lot of paper in here. Oh, man. Ornaments! Oh, my God, this is so... Oh, my God, this is so cute. It's a little Duchess. Oh, my God, thank you so much, Amanda. Oh, my God, it's a little boxer. It's like a Duchess ornament. Oh, I got to show that to my mom. She would love that. Oh, my God. Wait, I love that dog. That dog was so good. Duchess was such a good girl. Oh, she gave me two! Sweet! I can keep one and I can give one to my mom. Oh my God, that's perfect. And then we have a berry one. Look at that, we got a berry one. Oh my God, thank you so much. Hold on, I'm just gonna throw this paper off to the side. I'll put it back in later. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, hold up. This is... Aw, little reindeer ornament with my name on it. That's neat. These are so cool. Little wooden reindeer. And then Nebraska, it's honestly not for everyone. Is that the slogan of the state? Nebraska. It's not for everyone, but it's Nebraska. All right. At least we're not North Dakota, right? From Nebraska is a little coaster from Nebraska with a windmill on it. And then we have the button pack. We got the Huskers, Nebraska Huskers, and the logo for the Huskers. You going to that Husker game this weekend? It's a sold-out crowd. We got a fridge magnet. We got to put that on my fridge magnet there. We got Hammond's key lime pie. That actually sounds really good. White chocolate with citrusy key lime. That sounds really fucking good, actually. I love white chocolate. I love key lime pie. So this is a good combination here. I'm going to eat that later, I think. And then we have bourbon pecan pie. Milk chocolate with bourbon pecan caramel filling. That sounds good, too. I think I like the key lime more, but we'll see. From the Nebraska gift shop. Oh, man, this is so cool. Tony's going to be so damn Nebraska. And then there's just, like, a card for, like, getting more. And then there's a pencil from Nebraska. There we go. Check it out. Nebraska pencil. Oh, my God, that's nice. R.I.P. Duchess. She was a good dog. Go put that in there. I'm just going to set that down for right now. Put the ornaments in there, too. I'll organize these better after. All right, here we go. What's this? We got bubble wrap. Oh my God, thank you so much. This is so fucking cool. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. The Straw Hat logo perler bead version. That is so damn cool. And I have more perler beads up here. I have ones that I got from Tekko that were Persona 5 ones. So I have Joker and Makoto up there. So yeah. But now I can figure out, like, where am I going to... Hold on. Just do... Like... I don't know. There we go. That works. Yeah, that's probably going to fall down. But there we go. Yeah. Awesome. That is so awesome. So sick. Chat freeze. Yeah, it does that too. All right. We got more Nebraska chocolates. Sweet Mary Joseph. I love this shit. All right. Yeah, we ran out of all of these at my house. Me and my mom like devoured this entire box of Nebraska chocolates. I love these because they're all organized by color and they tell you what the different colors are. So it's like brown is milk chocolate, peanut butter, gold is milk chocolate mint, red is just regular milk. We devoured all the dark chocolate ones first, obviously, because dark chocolate's the best chocolate. But I love this. So just, yeah, these are great for you and your mom. I hope you like the last box. Oh, yeah, the last box was incredible. Oh, my God. If I ever go on a trip across the country and I go to Nebraska, I'm just going to buy these. Warning, contains devil fruits and Porygon. Oh, my God, it controls a Porygon. Porygon's my favorite Pokemon. Oh, my God, look at it. Oh, my God, there's all three of them. Oh, my God, that's so fucking cool. All right. Check this out. Check this shit out. Porygon 1, Porygon. And then we have Porygon 2, Porygon 2. And then we have Porygon Z. And just like, there we go. I love Porygon. He's the coolest Pokemon. Definitively. Look at that. Porygon. Conversion. Conversion 2. Oh, shit. Careful. White chocolate and apple juice are better than dark chocolate and pineapple juice. I haven't tried either. Then we have some devil fruits. Oh my God, they're devil fruits from the magazine too. These are like new devil fruits. So we have, this is Brooks fruit. This is the Yomi Yomi no Mi. It's shaped like a skull. And little like identification tags. This is the Moku Moku no Mi. This is smoker's fruit. Moku Moku no Mi. Look at that. This is, oh my God, this is Williams fruit. Williams fruit from One Piece D&D. The Roulette no Mi. There we go. Warning, this devil fruit is used by Chapston D. William, captain of the Devil Pirates. Yeah, and you will probably die, or he will probably die using it. And then we also have, what's this one? The Picture Devil Fruit. This is like, maybe this is like a fan one that Amanda came up with. But this is so cool. It's like a little Polaroid. That's nice. The Picture fruit. The user becomes a photo human. The user has the power to copy an image from the mind who are they touching and put it on a canvas. That is a cool power. Nice. Oh my God, these are really cool. They're so cool because they're not like old devil fruits. Like these are new ones that we only got to see in the on the magazine so far. So I will very delicately put all those back in, plus Porygon. My God, I love perler art. It's great. If you have any perler art, send it over. I'm so happy right now. Well, good, because I love all this shit. Oh my God, there's still more stuff. We got even more chocolate. And yeah, it's still organized here. Even more chocolate, which I might give one of these. I might keep this one for me and give this one to my mom. And be like, here you go. And then we have a Nebraska shirt. Oh my God. The Cornhuskers. I'm going to wear that today. What size is this? It's a medium. Yeah, that'll probably fit me. I'm weird with shirt sizes. Like, you can send me... There's small shirts that are way too small on me and way too big, and it's the thing with medium. So it's a crapshoot, honestly. It depends on where you get them. But this looks like it should probably fit me. Nebraska Cornhuskers. God. We got a drink. We got Dorothy Lynch homestyle dressing. Oh, no, this is not a drink. This is a condiment. This is a dressing and condiment. Dorothy Lynch. Shake well, refrigerate after opening. Endless flavorabilities. That's a good word. Flavorabilities. Hold on a second. What am I supposed to use this stuff on? Is it like I guess it's a salad dressing? Dorothy Lynch homestyle salad dressing. Yeah, it's a salad dressing. Okay, cool. So I should probably not put this on like a hamburger or something. Got it. I mean, I probably could, but like, yeah, that's cool. I wonder if it's spicy. All right, right here. Sweet and spicy, savory tomato flavor. Ooh, that sounds good. Sounds good. What other devil fruit would you like? I mean, if you're taking requests, I really like, let's see. I'm trying to think of oh, you know what? The one that was just revealed was Kaido's. Kaido's Ua Ua no Mi. We know what that looks like now, and it looks pretty damn cool. We know Yamato's as well, but Yamato just looks like a tomato. It's really not that crazy, but Kaido's is really sweet. Oh, here we go. We have a little bat for Bat Facts. Bat Facts. I stopped doing Bat Facts like 3 months ago, but Bat Facts. I was actually thinking about moving on to the E's now. I think we did enough dinosaur facts. I mean, there's so many dinosaurs, but I think we need to move on or we'll be stuck on dinosaurs forever. We have a mask, which is actually not the first mask I've received in the mail. There's another one coming up after this. It's like, welcome to the meeting of the Illuminati, for I am Tekking. It was secretly a member of the Illuminati this entire time. Oh, it's cool. I didn't even notice that. There's like little gears on it, like little steampunky thing. That's kind of cool. Let's see. We got the Dictionary of Difficult Words. Olfactory. I actually know what that one is. Ominous. If something is ominous, it makes people worry that something bad will happen. Labyrinth. A labyrinth is a maze or something that is very easily lost in. It's also a movie that David Bowie's in. Jest. You jest. That's cool. Dictionary of Difficult Words. And then the last thing in here contains Nico Robin and the Hana Hana no Mi Merry Christmas. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. How big is this perler bead art? Oh my God, that's so cool. Oh my God, it's framed. Holy shit. Oh my God. How many times have I screamed, oh my God, at this point? Oh, I know. All right, hold on. I got to get this bubble wrap off. All right, there we go. Oh my God. Okay. That's a full body shot too. That's awesome. Oh my God. And it's glued to it's like hot glued to the frame. Oh my God, that's so neat. Look at that. Look at that. That's going on the wall. I just reorganized this yesterday, but I'm throwing this on the wall. I don't know where at. Maybe over there. Maybe I'll take down some artwork over there. Maybe I'll take down, because you know what? This one's been up for a while. Or I could put it here. Could put it right here. That would work. Maybe. Can't really see it with the microphone now. So maybe I should put it here. Yeah. I gotta do a restructure. I just did a restructure, but I gotta do another restructure. Oh my God, that's so cool. Look at that. So it's the poneglyphs in the background, like screenshots from the anime, and then the perler bead art is like hot glued to the frame. So we got the Hana Hana no Mi, and we got Nico Robin there in her time skip outfit. And we got, yeah, that is so freaking cool. It's framed. You know, that's going up. That's going up on the wall. Yeah, gotta find a nice place for that. Thank you so much, Amanda. I think that's everything. Um, as if it wasn't enough. You did good. Thank you for all the stuff. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I get a lot of stuff for Christmas because, you know, people send me gifts and shit, but that was really good. So thank you so much for that. Got a little bat guy here. Got to put all this stuff back, put the chocolate upstairs in my chocolate drawer, in my chocolate hole. You know? Okay, maybe that wasn't all right. Chocolate drawer, yeah. Don't that chocolate hole. That's something else. Let's not go there. But my God, that's awesome. Holy crap, that's amazing. Yeah, thank you so much. Clap to and Amanda. There's one more box left, and then we're done. Which this has been a long stream. I've been streaming about 2 hours. That's about right. We like lost a bunch of frames at one point, so yeah. But anyway, this is the last box. Ugh. And it came with some Scooby-Doo wrapping paper, so that's cool. Now, this box has a story behind it, all right? There's more than just the chocolate hole. There we go. The chocolate hole is caught up. There we go. This box is interesting, okay? Because I did not receive this box, I think, straight from the person that sent it to me first, okay? So let's go over this. This is what I think happened, okay? I get this box. I open it, all right? The first thing I see is Morgana from Persona 5. I'm like, awesome! Somebody sent me Morgana from Persona 5! Awesome. Great. Okay, cool. Now, here's the thing. I also got this. Okay, now, this is from the United States Postal Service, okay? And they send you these when, it just says here, Dear postal customer, we sincerely regret the damage to your mail during handling by the Postal Service. We hope this incident did not inconvenience you. So, what I think happened was the person sent me all this Persona 5 stuff in the mail, okay? At some point during the journey, the box got damaged. This might actually not be the original box. The original box might have gotten damaged, okay? So somebody at the post office, not my post office, but just some random United States Postal Service, you know, it might have not even been a post office. It might have been like a depot or something. Some division of that found the box was ripped. They took maybe everything out of the box and put it in another box. But the funny thing is, on the back of this official USPS thing, it says this, reworked at the USPS, let's go Phantom Thieves. So, this is so fucking cool because this is what I think happened. Box, you know, person is a fan of Persona 5, sends me Persona 5 shit. Gets to the post office. It's damaged. Somebody at the post office has to take everything out, put everything back in, put this like, I'm sorry, your box got damaged, I'm sorry. But that person that worked at the U.S. Post Office also was a fan of Persona 5. And when they saw that, they were like, holy shit, somebody's sending this guy a bunch of Persona 5 shit. So they took it and they drew this on like, let's go Phantom Thieves. So it's like the person that sent it to me and the person at the post office both really love Persona 5. And then I get it. And then I'm like, this is so fucking cool. So to both the person that sent me this and the person that worked at the post office, I guess, that sent me this, good on you. Good on you. That's sick, right? Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Oh, they sent you Joker's mask. That's really cool. No, they didn't just send me Joker's mask. Yup. They sent me the whole shebang. See if I can hang it up over here without it falling. No, that's not going to work. But they sent me Joker's entire outfit. Now, it's funny about that because, let me also show you. Where is it? Hold on. There it is. Because I also own the Shujin Academy uniform. And so then I also have the outfit. Oh my god. So here's the letter. Oh, so we got Morgana. We got Morgana. We got Joker's outfit. These are the pants to the outfit. And we also got Joker's knife. And this was also We Care in the box. So we got like some Persona 5 manga in there. That's cool. And just randomly, we got Dragon Ball Z Dragon Power Boost Vegeta. This is the drink of choice, the energy drink of choice to be the Prince of all Saiyans. Whenever Goku gets a new power up, Vegeta's like, "How much juice? I need to drink more power to transformations." And then also already did, of course. Like as soon as I saw that shit in the box, I'm like, I gotta try that on. We're lagging again, which is okay because I have to actually send a thing, so it's actually perfectly okay. Oh my god, I gotta send both of these actually. Oh my god, this is so funny. All right. Back. Do we have a Discord channel? I do not. I mean, if you want to make like I think there might be like a fan channel or something out there, but I don't have an official one. I'm mostly just a Twitter and YouTube kind of guy right about now. Okay. So I should have done this before the stream. I apologize. I'm going to send these to myself. Okay. So I of course I tried this on. I tried it on and I took a picture and I'll show you what I looked like in the outfit. And that's the reason I was debating, because there's an anime convention coming up at the end of the month here, and it's just a local one. And I don't know if I'm going to go or not yet. I haven't decided. But if I do go, I want to... Oh, fuck. I poked myself in the eye. I don't think I'd be a good Phantom Thief. You're just like, oh, you got to change their hearts. And I just poke myself in the eye with a knife on the way through. It's like, oh, my God. But anyway, if I wanted to dress as Joker, I think it would probably be best to have like longer hair than shorter hair. Joker's hair is very like curly, which is not what I have, but... you know, close enough. All right, so this is really funny. I got to show you this comparison, okay? Because the day that I got this in the mail was the day I went to the bridal store to get my tuxedo for the wedding. So literally, like, in my phone, the first picture is me wearing my tuxedo for the wedding, which is right here. Let me just rearrange that a bit. There we go. So it's me wearing the tuxedo, right? Cool. And then the very next picture is when I get home and I find out I get this in the mail. And I'm like, well, I got to try that on. So the next picture is me dressed as fucking Joker from Persona 5. So there we go. Now, which one do you think is... do you think I should have went... I think I might have been dressed as Joker at the wedding. I think that might have worked a little bit better for me. If I just showed up at the wedding. I can guarantee you if I dressed as Joker at the wedding, I wouldn't have almost tripped and fallen. I can guarantee you that much. So there you go. So there's wedding teching and Phantom Thief teching, respectfully, right there. Yeah. I should dye my hair black. I thought about it. I mean, there is like, you know, I also have a lot of wigs. You know, I do. So I might get my hair cut and then just wear a wig, because I do have a lot of wigs. You know, got your own wedding suit now. Yeah. So there you go. That's that. But anyway, let's get to the letter finally. I have a letter here. Dear Tekking, hi, it's me, Josiah. Long time no see. Sorry I haven't sent anything in a while. I've been doing good and still watch your videos. Don't feel like if you haven't sent me anything in a while, like I'm just like, oh, where's that guy sending me? Where's that guy that sent me stuff? Like, no, it's just, you're still watching. That's all that matters. I hope you enjoy this large gift. I know you're a huge fan of Persona 5 like me, so I got you this now. If you ever decide to do a series on Persona, you got something to wear it in. Enjoy, from Josiah. So, thank you to Josiah for sending me all this Persona crap, and also thank you to whoever works at the U.S. Post Office. I don't know if they like knew that I don't know if they knew who I was. Maybe they saw like Matthew Crawford. They saw my address and they saw like, oh, this is going to Tekking. I don't know. Or they just were just a fans of Persona. But I love this. I love the fact it got like they added this little thing on it and they drew the little mask. So yeah, thanks to Josiah and thanks to random USPS worker. All right, so there you go. Make a true blue Persona video. Yes. Phantom Thieves. Actually, can we get... Hold on. I have the whole soundtrack on my phone because, of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Let's see here. I can't wait until... I mean, it's probably going to be a few years until Persona 6, but, you know. Great series. Wait, recently played. Most played. There we go. I guarantee you one of them is going to be under that playlist. Surprisingly, no. There was a period there where I was listening to a lot of them. All right, here we go. Time to bring you down, Shido. Oh, I stabbed myself in the eye. I would not have made a good Phantom Thief. Okay. Well, anyway, that is the fan mail segment. That went on for a while. That went on for about as long as the regular stream. So this is about like a 2-hour-long stream. I'm kind of hungry, so I'm going to get lunch. I always never eat before I do these, and then I'm just like, now I'm hungry. Oh, well, anyway. What do you think of Luffy's awakening being able to erase devil fruit powers like a rubber eraser? Oh, that'd be cool, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. Thanks for everybody for watching. Short little 2-hour stream. Yeah, not a big one. This will be up on the main channel because it was a fan mail stream. I'm going to maybe put it under private for a bit, though, because I want to make sure everything's good because it stopped and lagged like 13 times. I just want to make sure it's like one... I hope it didn't break it up into like 15 different videos. So, yeah, it'll be up later today, though, or maybe tonight. And so, what's for lunch? Probably just burger, whatever. I'm going to eat maybe that candy bar after, though. So... Today, after this, we're going to be doing Isekai D&D today at 4 on Rustage's Twitch. So I'll put up a tweet about that when we start to do that. We're going to get back into it. Old Tony is going to be Nebraska'd out the ass. So thanks to Anamanda for that. Thanks to Josiah for all of this. Thanks to random United States Postal Office worker. Thanks to Gina. Thanks to Tom. Thanks to Kenny. I'm trying to remember everybody's names. Thanks to O'Hara for all the stuff O'Hara sent. Thanks to Felipe. Thanks to the person that sent me the Luffy light thing. Yeah, that's everything. So anyway, yeah. You guys all have a good day. I'm gonna get going. Yeah, see you later at Isekai D&D. Tekking101 signing out.